Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Brian Altano. I'm here with Jose Otero.
Pilot to co-pilot. Are we ready?
Pilot to co-pilot. Today we are playing Affordable Space Adventures. It's an indie game that just launched on the Nintendo Wii U. I've played a little bit of this game by myself. It's a sort of side-scrolling space simulator where you pilot a ship that learns little things as it goes. And it's kind of a series of checks and balances. You don't want to make sure your ship goes too fast or gets too hot or any of those things. Now, I've played this by myself. It's really fun. I actually enjoyed sort of checking out the world and exploring. What I haven't done is assembled a crew.
So we're doing this together. Fun fact for folks, Brian has mentioned he's played this alone. So this game uses the gamepad in really interesting ways. And so we are gonna, like, a lot of the heads-up display, a lot of the functions on your ship are activated by the touchscreen. So you're kind of splitting your attention between both, but not in a way that it is intrusive. It's more like switching on systems. For example, you're going to see, like, ship could get struck by lightning. So let's just see something real fast. Turn up the volume on your gamepad. We did that. Co-op mode. Remember to communicate, Brian. We need to communicate
I'm going to try and do that.
All right, and then hit A to launch, and we're going to space. Yeah, let's leave Miiverse features on. Hopefully people can see that stuff. So this game is described on Nintendo's site. Affordable Space Adventures is a stealth puzzle spaceship simulator. I don't think I've ever heard those things all packed together.
Stealth puzzle spaceship simulator. Okay. Interesting.
So we have a cheap but functional spaceship.
This is our ship. It's outfitted with some cool stuff. Now, each of these things they're showing you right here will actually be able to tweak on the gamepad. Okay. There's little knobs and levers and switches that we'll be hitting to sort of bring things up and down. So when we wanna put our thrusters on, I'm gonna hit the thing and pull the thrusters.
You're gonna hit the thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the thing.
Okay. I'm going to pilot the thing because that's what I am in this situation. So I'm fascinated to see how this works out because I've heard of. I saw I'm forgetting the name of it, but Mitch Dyer knows the name off the top of his head. A sort of iOS game where two people play together locally, and they're communicating with each other, like hit this lever, press that lever, and you're trying to achieve warp. Was the main concept. Apologies that I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but I like the sound of that, and if this is something like that, I'm very interested to see where this goes.
So yeah, let's get in there.
We're gonna skip a little bit.
Going on.
We're going to space. We got our handbook. We got our ID pass.
The loading screens are all really cool. They're sort of very tangible. It's like all the items laid out, and they actually get a little more kind of dark as things go on.
Well, because things don't exactly go according to Affordable Space Plan.
Not exactly.
Right? Like, that's kind of the thing.
I mean, space adventure shouldn't exactly be affordable. I think it's something you should put some money into, you know? We're going up there with a ship from the dollar store, basically.
Oh, God. All right, so this should be fun. So right now on the gamepad, there is a line, sort of a tracking line, like on an old VCR if you're, close to your 30s.
It actually looks like an old PC's booting up, and if your screen's really dark right now, you're probably seeing the first glimpse of our ship
and our situation, which is probably that we crashed.
It's not great. It's not a great situation so far.
The OS on the gamepad is just finished loading. Apologies we can't show it to you, but right now we're going to start to go through what is essentially the tutorial portion.
Yeah. So we're repairing.
Message for the engineer. So engineer. Oh, so I like that. So I'm watching the television. Brian is right now watching the gamepad.
Yeah.
What's your message say?
It told me to put my scanner on. So now my scanner this lets me actually sort of look around the world.
So this is already interesting because Brian is in charge of the scanner.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to be put in charge of actually flying when that switch is on.
So on my gamepad right now, bit by bit, things are starting to start up. So now our fuel engine is now starting.
Hey, you heard the car? I hadn't noticed that. You heard the engine.
Is that you? Are you controlling us?
Yeah, I'm in charge. So now you need to aim that light at the right place.
Oh man, okay.
I'm flying.
Wow.
And so this is going to be really interesting. So I'm going to go left. We're doing all right. Me and Brian are going to do our best to be entertaining, but also let's go down. Let's see what's down here. Nothing. So Metroid has always taught me to go left first.
Yeah. A lot of video games have taught me that because there's always a secret on the left.
Okay, so that doesn't sound very friendly.
I would not fly too high.
Why? What happens?
Let's see.
We're on to space. No, we're not! Okay, so there goes our plan.
Okay, so there's basically a monster sky that we don't want to go anywhere near.
Can you boot up the thrusters
I'm going to start
again?
up the fuel engine again.
Okay. So this is cool, and the third
Okay.
player would be our science officer, which I don't know what they would be doing, but it would be on a Wii remote and nunchuck. So we should definitely have another Let's Play for you and try and figure that part out.
So one thing I want to point out here is that anytime I can shut off any of this stuff. So
Yeah.
if I wanted to, I could basically just shut off the fuel engine.
Whoa!
And
What are you
drop-
doing?
and drop you.
I'm flying in here. What are you doing?
Let's get back up in the sky. Don't go
Okay.
too high.
Okay, I won't. I'm gonna go
What's
low.
that?
Point the light down here. They got plenty of light up there. There we
Some
go.
smoke coming out of
Thanks,
our ship.
Brian. All right, so,
So it's a very beautiful game, as you can see. It's very atmospheric.
super atmospheric.
Yeah, I really like the art style in this game. Very cool presentation. The gamepad has about 16 different things on it that aren't lit up yet. They're all grayed out. So I would assume that little by little, as our ship power sort of returns full functionality, we're going to get access to all this stuff down here.
So how does playing solo compare to playing with a second player right now?
It's a
'Cause
lot of looking up and down. Right now, it's kind of cool because I'm sort of like, it feels like I'm actually sitting in the cockpit with you.
Yeah, yeah.
So as you can see, now we've lost that sort of like beautiful. We're back at home at NASA, and now we're in space. We got this dirty ass glove. We got these nuts and bolts. This wrench on the ground.
All right, hit
You know,
that A button.
Our
Yeah,
manual's kind of messed up.
all right, so let's see what other functions you can switch on for us right now.
So what I do like is that this game really sort of made us feel like we were going on this awesome, patriotic, booming trip to space, and we're here now, and space is gross. It's not pretty. It's not the final frontier. It's just this nasty planet.
Or it is the final frontier, but it could be our final frontier.
It might be
if we don't
ours,
get out.
yeah, we'll see.
Pretty much. No, I especially like that you're controlling the lights right now, and I'm just kind of steering. Like, what's that like for you right now?
It's very interesting. It's it definitely feels like you and I are walking through.
Oh
Oh my God!
Oh man, them piloting skills right there. You
Thought
saw that?
Yep.
Well,
Man, okay, so we got a little avalanche.
No warning either. I didn't hear a thing.
Are we inside an animal's stomach right now?
I don't know.
Is this a Star
This
Wars
is no
thing?
cave.
Wow.
All right, let's keep going.
Okay, all right, down here.
All right, wait, look up a little. All right, nothing there.
The light
So-
looks really cool.
Oh, okay, we made it
Okay.
through. Okay, so this is all pretty much. Whoa.
Whoa, what was that?
What was that? We backfired. Oh, it's like a car backfiring. That's pretty cool. I like it. All right, so let us continue.
It's a little freaky.
It is. Would you say that it was a lot more tense when you were on your own, or like again with a second player? Do you feel less tension?
No, it's interesting because I actually feel more tension because I don't have full control of everything.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
like I have a hard time relying on you specifically knowing that you're going to get us through this alive. So.
Oh, thanks. No confidence
Whereas
in the pilot.
it's easy to have faith in yourself, but
Yeah.
you know.
No, I get it. I see how
Let's say
it is.
I have confidence in our friendship, but I've never seen
I
you
hope
fly
so.
an affordable. Where are you going?
An affordable space.
An affordable
No,
space
just looking
flight.
around. All right, so I don't want to get closer to those clouds because I've already been struck by lightning once.
Yep.
I don't want to find out what a second jolt will do.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're sort of exploring here. Whoa, what's this?
So it may not be coming through right now.
Oh, interesting. So we've got sort of block puzzles.
It's funny too because I just want to point out, like, I'm leaving the control stick idle, and look at our ship.
I know.
Like, it is. This thing is held together
It's adorable.
with duct tape
And
at this
chewing
point,
gum.
and I knocked it over. Yeah. Okay, so nothing there.
Okay, so I think
Yeah, but
that-
you also may not be hearing the very hostile, like, harsh atmosphere. Okay, there's a message
so
coming in.
we got a new message for fuel thruster. The fuel thrust system lets you configure the speed and force of a small craft. So now
Speed and
I
force.
can up the number of thrusts we have.
Whoa, dude,
So now
that's
you're going
cool.
really fast. But there's heat stress, so you can actually start to heat up.
Okay, we don't
So-
want heat stress.
And you'll hear a clicking noise, and if your heat stress gets too high.
Okay.
So I want to get your fuel thruster all the way up to give you enough power to.
Oh,
man, I
no,
gotta
no,
hold
we're
that
on
down.
fire. We're on fire. Okay, we're good.
I'm bringing you down.
We're okay.
I'm turning the thrusters off.
You
getting
turned
back
off-
to regular fuel engine.
Why are you turning off thrusters? You tell.
can you move?
You tell the pilot before you turn off thrusters.
Okay, you're right. I should start announcing things.
Who's the captain of this ship?
You tell me. You want to be captain of the ship?
I'm piloting. No,
Okay.
you can be captain.
Okay, here we go.
The
So-
captain sits in the chair, and it's like Star Trek, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. Now, I have to basically let you know to not go too fast when I put the thrusters on, because otherwise your ship is bursting into
Are we
flames.
we'll blow up?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
It'll
blowing
overheat.
Up, blowing up is bad.
So if we want to get through the next area quick, I put your thrusters on. You can just
Okay.
fly through this.
All right. Thanks. And here we go. All All right, Captain. Where are we going to now?
It's looking good so far.
I'm trying to go slow.
Down a little bit.
Even though you turned up the thrusters all the way, this is analog, so depending on how hard I push will depend on how fast we go with that with the extra speed that you're giving us.
It's like a very dangerous area.
Yeah, it does. But nothing has happened to us. Like I like
Not
that.
yet. There's been no life on this planet yet.
Yeah.
Just us.
Just us. Strolling along.
Okay,
oh,
mass
message.
generator. Science is magic. The mass generator lets you increase the ship's mast. So, okay.
Wait, so does that mean it'll be easier to sink it? Oh,
yeah.
Okay, that's... Okay. I'm not getting out of there. All right, there we go.
So I can drop you at any...
But what are we going to do with the increased mass? Like, is it just for water? Okay, I see. Oh, man. Oh, no.
So look, now I'm
Where's my thrust? I got no thrust.
No thrust, no thrust. Don't worry about it.
So we're just going to drop?
We're going to see where we're going.
You know, crashing is bad.
I can slow you down a little bit.
Thanks. So these are all knobs and sliders. Like, why don't you describe them for folks who can't see the gamepad right now?
So we've got the mass generator. It's basically this. It looks like a weight. Are you stuck?
I'm stuck.
All right, so I'm gonna take your. Oh no, wait, I can't take your mass off because then you're gonna float down. All right, putting mass up. This will bring you down here, and then I'm going to try to. Oh God.
No.
Take the mass off. We don't want to move. Oh, here, steer over to the right.
I'm steering. Nothing's happening. Where's my thrust?
I hear. Oh no! I think I shut your engine off.
What are you doing?
You're just floating now.
I'm just floating.
Okay, hold on.
I can't do anything.
Can you move?
Can you increase our thrusters? Maybe, maybe a little.
You're moving. You're flying. Don't worry.
Because you decreased mass. I have no control over this.
You're floating.
All right, we're
there
back.
we go. Are you controlling now?
Yeah, we're all right. All right. So
you're a little puttery there.
A little bit. I kind of panic when I'm not in control. All right. Okay. So, folks, we are going to continue playing Affordable Space Adventures. And for more coverage on this game, come back and check out our next video right here on IGN.